Informational interviews. You may have heard this term before, and you may have even participated in some informational interviews before. Or maybe you've never heard of this before, or you've heard of it, but you don't know exactly what to do when it comes to an informational interview. I believe informational interviews can be one of the keys to networking for a job. So let's dive deeper into this. Hey, I'm Abby, and welcome back to the Life-Work Balance YouTube channel. I am a career and interview coach, and I am here to help you feel more confident and prepared for your upcoming job search and interviews. If you're interested in a one-on-one session with me to help you feel even more prepared and confident for your interviews or your job search as a whole, please contact me today. I offer one-on-one individualized coaching for those exact things. So if you're looking for some additional support in those areas, I have weekly availability, and I've linked to my website and my email in the description box below. Conducting an informational interview is one of the best ways for you to make decisions about what type of work you want to do, what type of organizations you want to work for, and also help you build a network. With an informational interview, you are not interviewing for a job, but you're interviewing for information. So how do you do this? Well, you first start by identifying the important people who might be able to help you decide if this is the right path for you, or if this is the path that is currently the best fit for you. Maybe you interview people who you currently know who do the type of work that you want to do. Maybe you interview people who you know work in an organization that you would like to work for. Regardless, you start by creating a list of potential people who can help you make a decision that will provide you with information to decide if this is the best next step for you. Now, one of the benefits of an informational interview is not only rapport building with someone who could potentially be a decision maker for hiring you into a new role. It's also determining if this role, this organization, is going to be the best fit for you. So how do you start identifying people who might be someone who could make a decision when it comes to hiring you in the future? You start by asking friends, reading information about the organization, whether it's social media posts, blog posts, news articles, articles that are within the organization's website, reviewing websites, using platforms like LinkedIn, or maybe even simply asking someone who currently works there if you've gone in person or you've determined someone's contact information through their website. An informational interview can be short, 10 minutes, or it can be a little bit longer, 30 minutes or more. They can be virtual via Zoom, Microsoft Teams, WebEx, Google Meet, platforms like that. Or they can be in person. Reaching out to them is probably the hardest part because this might be a cold contact. They have no information about you. They don't know who you are. You're of no consequence to them. So you have to make a pitch as to why them spending some time with you while you're interviewing them about their role or their organization is worth their time. On your screen, you will see some example LinkedIn messages, like a connection request message, and then also a message that you can send if they connect with you but they don't respond to your original message, as well as an email example message. If you want to pause your screen here, you can copy these messages as you see fit. When you interview for information and you conduct this informational interview, here are some example questions that you could ask during the interview. How did you get into this field or job? What do you like best about this job or this field? What do you like least about it? What areas of this field or industry are growing? Where would you suggest I look for a job if I wanted to join this field, this industry, or this organization? Would you be willing to give me the names of some other individuals that might provide me with information? How did you prepare yourself for this job, for this profession? What classes or projects can I do to prepare myself for a career in this area? What is the most valuable thing you learned in college as it relates to your work? Knowing what you know now, would you take the same job again? Why? What skills or personal qualities are necessary in this career? What do you do in a typical day? Once you've had this informational interview, it's then really important to send a thank you note or a follow-up email, reiterating your appreciation for the time that the person spent with you, answering your questions, and overall showing how grateful you are for the opportunity. So hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, comments, thoughts, or ideas on the process of informational interviews, please drop them in the comments box below. I love receiving comments, and even if I'm not able to respond to you very quickly, your comments will likely help someone who's going through something similar in the future. If you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as the bell so that you can continue to receive life-work balance advice delivered directly to you every week. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.